brings you in here to see me today?
Marriage counseling?
Right, but what problem specifically?
I'm sorry, we're just a little new at this. We've only been married for about a year.
Yeah, I think we're bothering you. Maybe we should just go.
No. I am a marriage counselor. You're paying me to hear about your problems, so what are they?
Well, I guess it all started when we got back from our honeymoon.
It usually does. So what sparked this specifically?
I can think of one thing in particular.
He hit your head on the door jamb, carrying you over the threshold.
That's her side of it.
Okay, so tell me about your side. I see this is going to be an interesting session.
It's not so much that Chris hit my head on the door jamb that's the problem. I get it. It happens. It's what he did the next day to make up for it.
And what was that?
Nothing. So what do you think of the dinner I made, honey? I was nervous about cooking for our first meal as a married couple.
Oh, it's really good. What is it?
Chicken.
Oh, yeah. I kind of thought it was burnt celery, but I'm glad it's chicken.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I hate dinner. I was really trying to act like it's good.
You hate dinner? That's not what I was even crying about.
Oh, yeah, because I was just joking about that.
I was crying because of the flowers you bought me.
I bought you flowers?
Do you see any flowers on the table or on the counter?
Is this a trick question?
It's not a trick question. You hit my head on the door yesterday, and you couldn't even bother to bring me one measly flower. That's it. You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Well, considering our couch and bed are the same thing, because it's a futon, we're both going to be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Fine. We're both sleeping on the couch tonight. But that's it. Only sleeping.
Wait a minute, Dr. Thompson. Carol's only telling half of the story. What about the ring I got you the next day?
You mean the one you tried to save for later when you found out I wasn't still mad?
Honey, I'm home.
Hey.
I just really wanted to apologize about our argument.
No, Chris, I need to apologize. I overreacted. I never should have jumped on you like that.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Wait, what's that? Oh, Chris, it's beautiful. You shouldn't have.
I guess I didn't need to.
So, he ended up getting a better gift for you than you even expected.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Okay, so how does it make you feel?
Really wonderful. I mean, it's a beautiful ring, and it meant so much that he went out of his way to get it for me.
Okay, alright. So I feel like we haven't truly gotten to the heart of the problem. So, why are you here exactly?
You know, I think it actually started when she brought her stuff to move into our apartment.
Okay, here we go again.
Chris, can you help me carry this box in?
Yeah, sure, honey.
It's so heavy. I'm afraid I'm going to drop it.
Just let me finish this level. Honey, why didn't you wait for me?
Very interesting. So Chris didn't help you bring in your boxes. So how does that make you feel?
Frustrated. But not as frustrated as what happened after I brought in the boxes.
This is getting interesting. Please go on.
You see, when we got married, we decided it would be best for me to move into Chris's apartment because it was an easier commute to both of our jobs. But Chris was totally unwilling to compromise when it came to making the place less his and more ours. Chris, can you help me figure out where to put this picture?
Can't we do it some other time?
Like when? Never?
Yeah. I mean, it's just that I had a long day at work and I want to relax.
You're a taste tester at a chocolate factory. How hard can it be to sample chocolate bars all day?
Well, the new limited edition peanut butter cups have something missing and I can't figure out what it is.
No excuses. It's time to get to work. Unless you want these boxes sitting around the apartment for weeks.
Well, we do have a storage shed. I could help you put them there for now.
No, Chris. It's time to turn this house into a home. Now, about this picture. I was thinking we could put it over there, behind the door.
But my poster's here already.
Well, I was thinking we could put that into storage. It would look a lot better in a garage, and we can hang it up once we get our own house. And this lamp. I was thinking it would look a lot better here than this old tacky one.
It was horrible, Dr. Thompson. Her stuff is so ugly.
Either way, it sounds like you let her make the changes she wanted.
You haven't heard the rest of the story. The next day I got home from work, and all of the stuff was back where it started. Hey.
Hi.
Wait, what happened to all my stuff?
Oh, I just made some little changes after I got home from work today.
Everything is exactly how it was before I moved in.
Not exactly. Look, over there. See, I tucked your picture behind the dresser. And I put your ornament here in this drawer.
You can't even see it, and this stupid poster is back up.
Look, I'm very exacting. I have everything set up in a particular way. I think you need to learn how to compromise.
Compromise? Everything in this apartment is yours. The lamp is yours, the chair is yours, the TV is yours, the desk is yours, the poster is yours. Nothing in here is mine.
But you're forgetting something, honey. I'm yours.
Not for long if you keep this up. We really should have gotten a new apartment when I moved in. I mean, this was your bachelor pad, and it still is.
But I thought we decided this was a great place for both of us to commute from.
Chris, it's really important to me that I have a say in decorating the apartment.
All right. You can put this over there on the bottom shelf, but we might have to put it away when company comes.
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that. I think we need to go through each one of the rooms together and decide on the decorating.
Fine, but there's something I have to do first.
What's that?
I have to go get some of your stuff out of the trash before the garbage man
Chris!
comes.
So, we've established that it was not his hitting your head on the door jamb, nor not liking any of your things that has caused your problems. So, how about we focus and figure out where it actually is?
You know, I think it was more when we started deciding whether or not to start a family right away.
Okay, now that's interesting. How does that make you feel?
It's kind of hard to explain.
That's okay. Why don't we start with our opinions? So who wants children earlier in the marriage?
She does.
Dr. Thompson, my college roommate married Chris's best friend. We actually met at their wedding. So naturally, they're the first people we went to for advice. So there it is, Mallory. Chris is ready to start a family, and I'm not.
I understand, Carol. I really do. But try to think of it from Chris's perspective. You're in your late 20s. A lot of people your age are ready to start families. I know I am.
But we're just not ready with our money yet.
That can be scary at first. But eventually, everything will work out.
Maybe you're right. I'll get used to the stress. I'll stop worrying that everything I do is gonna mess the children up. Yeah, we can do this.
Dude, why would you even want a kid? You're like, not even 30.
Come on, Derek. Didn't you ever long to hear the pitter-patter of little feet?
Little feet? Just get a dog. They're a lot of fun, and they're a lot less work.
My job has been pretty stressful in itself lately. Might be more settled next year. And I mean, yeah, sure, with a kid, you can watch your favorite movies snuggled up on the couch and play catch outside, and they'll bring you their art projects from school, but a dog can do most of those things anyway.
Yeah. Right.
That night, we decided to talk it out with each other, both feeling pretty good about the decisions we had come to. So Chris, I had a nice talk with Mallory today.
Really? I had a good talk with Derek. He made some good points.
I think we should have a baby.
dog.
Wait, what?
I thought you were dead set against starting a family so soon.
Mallory changed my mind. What happened to you?
So I decided I wanted to get a dog. Is that such a crime?
Well, what are we gonna do now?
I don't know. It seems to me if we're having so much trouble making this decision, we mustn't be ready. A baby's a big responsibility.
You're probably right. Wait, I just got a text from Mallory. Oh my gosh, she said Derek changed his mind about getting a dog.
Well, that's great. Isn't that what you wanted?
Well, not anymore. She changed her mind.
You mean like you did?
And you.
Yeah, but you changed your mind twice. So we decided to start off by getting a dog for now.
So you're telling me you've pretty much resolved this yourselves. So why are you here?
Dr. Thompson, I feel like we've given you a lot of false starts as we've tried to articulate our problem.
Yeah, you have. Usually couples will come in and blurt out something immediately, like, he's having an affair, or she tried to poison me last week.
Maybe we're not such a typical couple, but it's really helpful just to talk things out.
Just give me some sort of challenge. This is not what I studied 8 years of psychology to do.
Good night, honey.
Good night. See you in the morning. So you're the one who's been roasting me alive.
What do you mean? You're freezing me out!
So you're telling me your most frequent recurring conflict involves the thermostat?
She's turning up the heat even in the middle of summer.
August is not the middle of summer. It's the end of summer.
Well, you did it in July, too.
At least I'm not the one opening windows in January.
Only on mild days.
You consider 20 below to be mild.
Okay, well, at least we finally have some conflict to talk about. So let's dive into this tension a little bit. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very cold. You see, there was one night last fall where we had a big cold snap. Chris insisted on leaving the windows open, but in the middle of the night, he stole the covers anyway.
Hey, you're taking all my covers.
No, you're taking all my covers.
Do you see where they are?
Well, if you wouldn't leave the window open, you'd be more comfortable.
I like the fresh air, and if I had covers, I'd be comfortable with the window open.
Well, if you love the fresh air so much, maybe you should go sleep outside. Don't you even think about it.
At least when it's cold, you can bundle up. There have been plenty of times when it's been ridiculously warm and Carol has forced me to suffer, like during the heat wave last summer. Carol, it is so hot in here. Can we please turn on the air conditioner?
What are you talking about? It is freezing in here. And besides, you're the one that's always complaining about the electricity bill.
But air conditioning is made for scorching days like this. It's just too hot.
Don't take that shirt off. What if somebody were to come to the door?
It's not like once I take it off, it's gone forever. I'll just put it back on.
Well, if you're so hot, why don't you go make yourself a cold drink? And while you're at it, maybe you can make me some hot tea? What in the world are you doing?
Trying to cool down.
But of course, there's sometimes when it seems to balance just right. Nice and warm.
Why don't you put the blanket up over your legs a little bit?
It's better. Thanks for watching the movie with me. I know it's not really your thing. At least I have a good blanket.
So, Chris, you were going to tell me about how Carol is always ruining your surprises.
I do not. He's just really bad at keeping secrets.
Dr. Thompson, wait until you hear all that I went through to try and hide her Christmas present this year. It all started with a secret exchange with my friend Derek. So, man, you got the stuff?
Sure, yo. If you got the dough.
That is a beautiful necklace. Carol is going to love this, and she has no idea that I got it thanks to you.
Do you need anything else?
Actually, could you keep it at your place until it gets closer to Christmas? I don't want her to find it in our apartment.
Sure thing. My wife is coming. I'm casual.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, Derek, I didn't even see you there. It's so good to see you.
It's nice to meet you too. I mean, see you too.
You guys are weird.
So, a week after I got Derek to buy my gift so it wouldn't show up on our credit card statement, show it to me in secret, and hide it in his house, Mallory and Carol decided we should get together for a dinner party. Where did you hide the present?
Don't worry about it. They're in my room, in the closet, in these old clothing boxes that Mallory never looks in anymore.
Okay, good, because like Carol wouldn't have any reason to go into your closet, right?
Hey guys, Carol's gonna try on some of the old clothes that I'm getting rid of.
And what clothes are those, sweetie?
The ones in the boxes over there that I never check.
Oh, okay, that's great. They're going to find the present. Can you hear anything? Can you hear anything?
Sure. Or they will hear us.
Okay, Mallory, tell me everything you know.
Well, I saw Derek and Chris making a pretty shady exchange yesterday. And then Derek hid something in this room where he hides everything in that old pile of boxes.
What makes you so sure that it's my present?
I already found Derek's Christmas present for me. It's a $20 gift card to his favorite restaurant.
Maybe it was just a decoy. After all, you said you were really disappointed in his gift last year. Surely he got something better.
Oh, this is better. Last year it was a $10 gift card to the same place.
I'm so lucky that Chris gives me nice gifts.
Then why do you insist on opening them before he gives them to you?
Well, in case it's horrible. Then I can take it back and switch out the box before he gives it to me.
I'll go get the present.
Well, so much for that. You really need to find a better hiding place.
Oh, I do have one. I just hid your present in my decoy hiding spot.
What are you guys doing? Are you trying to sneak a peek?
No, Derek was just telling me about this nice new door he bought. Solid oak.
You guys are weird.
That's not what happened at all.
Carol, Derek bought and installed that door by himself. It was the cheapest he could find and is as thin as paper. We heard the whole thing.
Oh, well, then yeah, that is what happened. I didn't know you knew.
Alright, so how does it make you feel that Carol knew what gift you were going to get her?
Neutral, I guess. What do I care? It's her own surprise she ruined.
Alright, so sometimes with my patients I like to do a breathing exercise to help us relax. Sometimes it can help you talk about your problems more openly and calmly.
Sounds like a good idea.
Alright, so let's practice. Breathe in and release. And breathe in and release. Okay, Chris, you're not paying attention. You're breathing so fast.
Oh, sorry, that's what felt most natural to me.
Okay, let's try again. Breathe in and release. And release. Chris, release!
Sorry, did you say something? Sometimes when I take a deep breath like that, I can't hear right.
Okay, why don't we just continue with the session and figure it out as we go.
Good, I feel relaxed, don't you? You see, Dr. Thompson, Carol works for an optometrist, fitting glasses. Every year, she gets to pick a free frame. Well, this year, she decided I needed a new pair, and so she brought me some glasses of her own choosing. I can't wait to go to the office tomorrow and pick out my new glasses. They have so many options where you work. I just don't know how I'll pick.
I know, I'll make it really easy for you. I've already picked out the perfect pair. They're gonna look so good on you.
Well, that certainly narrows it down.
Tell me if you like them. I won't take no for an answer.
Negative.
What?
Nix, nada, not yes.
Why not?
You told me I couldn't say no, but I don't like...
You didn't have to be so rude.
Okay, I'm sure you took a lot of time picking them out. I can at least try them on. They're so...
Wonderful. They make you look so mature.
Well, in the sense of making me look old, I can't disagree with you. But come on, there aren't any other options?
None that would fit you.
Not in your whole office?
I know. We'll give it a few days, let you think about it, come back and realize that I'm right, and then I'll go and get the lenses to fit them.
Okay. Well, for the next few days, I would find strange little hints apparently trying to warm me up to the idea of those horrible glasses. Well, finally, it was time for me to make my decision.
So, tomorrow's the day. Do you want me to go get the lenses for you?
Oh, why are you trying to embarrass me in front of all my friends?
What do you mean? Those lenses look great.
Maybe for an 80-year-old woman, but not for me. Everyone at the factory is going to make fun of me. Chocolate taste testers can be particularly cruel.
Come on, Chris. Do it for me.
Well, when you put it like that...
So you'll do it?
No.
What? What do you mean?
I've decided to just get contact lenses.
Alright, so we've been talking for a long time now, and I honestly have no idea why you're at marriage counseling. Every single one of the problems you've brought up, you've pretty much solved yourselves. So we're gonna try another exercise. I want you to tell me one thing about the other that really irritates you, okay? We're gonna start with Chris.
I hate that we have to part every morning to go to work.
Gag me with a spoon.
I hate that I can't spend every moment of every day with you.
I hate how sad I feel when you're not near.
I hate that stupid old computer that you bought without asking me.
Hey, you leave her out of this.
Seems we've hit a nerve. Alright, go on then.
I'd love to. home from work late expecting to find dinner on the kitchen table. Instead, I found something else. Honey? What is this?
It's a 1984 Apple IIe computer. I got it at a flea market today for like $50. They used to have one just like it in my elementary school library. Isn't it incredible?
Yeah, incredibly huge. Incredibly obsolete. What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to use it to play awesome games like the Oregon Trail.
Ah, what a fun game. That was in 1987.
My friends and I used to always fight over the library computer that had it. I would always die of dysentery.
You died of dysentery?
It's part of the game. Didn't you ever play it before?
Yes, I've always wanted to die of dysentery.
Well, now is your chance.
Well, I must say, the game was pretty fun for about 10 minutes. And I put up with the computer for about 10 days, hoping Chris would get bored and get rid of it. But that's not what happened. Well, Chris, thanks for dinner tonight.
Oh, sure. By the way, I got a great new game for the Apple IIe today. Math Munchers. Did you ever play it?
Ugh,
Don't get mad. I'll let you have the first turn.
that's not what I'm upset about, and you know it.
I do now that you told me.
Chris, when are we going to be able to eat at our dining room table again?
I told you, you can eat there.
I know, as long as it's covered up.
She has a name, you know.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Apple IIe.
Chris, I want my kitchen table back!
It's been here all along. I'm just using it the way a table is supposed to be used.
A dining room table is for eating, and not only if it's covered up.
Wow. So we finally found something you're actually angry about.
Well, no, not anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, after our big argument, Chris and I had a long talk, and we decided to put the computer in storage for now.
Yeah, it's in the trunk of my car. That's sort of like our rolling closet since our apartment is so small.
I think you missed the point of the exercise. Alright, tell me the first thing that pops into your mind.
Umbrella.
Lampshade.
Okay, I was thinking more along the lines of a story.
Oh, I have one. Tell her about the time that you made your own chocolate recipe and made us taste test it. It was horrible.
Okay, Chris, so how do you feel about her response? Why don't you tell us the story from your side?
One of my jobs at the chocolate factory is to taste test new products before release. Well, a couple months ago, I had the chance to make my own recipe. I was really excited to bring it home. Oh, Carol, I almost forgot. I have a really exciting surprise for you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I saw you bought me a coat for my birthday on Amazon.
That would have been a surprise in like 4 weeks.
Oh, that's not what you're talking about?
No, I brought back a sample of chocolate from the factory that I've been experimenting with for you to try.
Oh wow.
You don't sound very excited.
Well, it's just that for a professional taste tester, you're not always the greatest at inventing new recipes that actually, taste good.
Well, you'll change your mind tomorrow. And I brought enough for Derek and Mallory when they come.
Oh good, I still have 24 hours.
For what?
to steel my stomach against your recipe.
That was a wonderful meal, Carol. Thank you for cooking.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Why don't we go to the front room and play a game or something?
Hold on. What about dessert?
I am so glad you asked because I have my own recipe to share with you.
Oh God, why did I have to say something?
No, you'll like it, trust me. It's called Peanut Chocolate Surprise, my own original concoction.
Isn't that just Reese's?
No, the peanuts are whole.
So it's a Mr. Goodbar?
Not exactly.
A payday bin.
Okay, so it's not that original, but you will like it, trust me.
Well, I can't have any because I'm allergic to peanuts, but I hope you all enjoy.
You're so lucky. Can't I say that I'm allergic to Chris's recipes?
I'll go get it. So I convinced everyone to try it, and they actually thought it was really good. Well, until a few hours later. Oh, I feel like my stomach is on fire.
Oh, this gives death by chocolate a whole new meaning.
Thanks for the dessert, Chris.
I feel fine.
Oh.
So I guess Mallory was the lucky one.
Not really. She got sick the next day. Oh, it was a stomach bug that we all had gotten.
Oh. So what was the point of the story?
I don't know. It was just the first thing that came to my mind.
I knew I should have been more specific.
Hey honey, look how nice Max is sleeping with me.
That's really cute. But it's time to go to bed. Max, get on the floor. Get on the floor.
Aw, he doesn't want to.
Maybe he doesn't understand the command.
Oh no, he does. He always listens to me when I say it.
But then what am I supposed to do? Sleep at the foot of the bed like he's supposed to?
Oh no, honey, you can use his dog bed on the floor.
So how did it make you feel when Chris invited you to sleep in the dog's bed?
Angry. But mostly because Max is so undisciplined. He never listens to us.
He listens to me.
That's because you bribe him all the time with treats.
You know, the way a couple treats their pets can be indicative of how they'll raise children together. I can help you through those issues.
Actually, I think we have that one covered. You see, Chris and I had a big discussion at dinner one night about the pets. Oh my god, Maxine, go on! Scat, get on! Chris, why did you let the cat onto the table?
She wasn't hurting anything.
She was licking my food.
Well, she left plenty for you, and it wasn't that good anyway.
You're missing the point. These animals get away with anything. They walk all over us.
Well, they're my buddies. Maxine and Max love me.
What if she were to get on the table and eat something poisonous?
Well, then she'd save us from getting poisoned.
I mean human food that is poisonous for cats.
Oh, I never thought of that. I better correct this. Now, Maxine, I understand that you enjoy going on the table, and I know that you like it, but maybe we can find something else that's fun to do instead.
Chris, you cannot logic with a cat.
Well, what else am I supposed to do?
Treats when she's good, spray bottle when she's bad, and The dog understands the word no. You should use it sometime. It's a good word.
Hi, honey. I'm glad you're home.
Me too. It was such a long day. We had so many new patients who all needed fittings for glasses.
I had a long day at the chocolate factory, too.
How hard could it have been? You're a taste tester of candy.
Well, it certainly can give you a stomach ache.
I have a headache. We had this one lady who stayed for an hour after her fitting to tell me all about her cats.
Speaking of pets, I taught Max how to be a better listener today while you were gone.
Really? How did you do that?
I taught him to wait in front of his food bowl until I say okay.
Wow.
Here, come on, I want to show you. Okay, Max, come on. Now wait. Wait.
Wow, very impressive. I didn't know he had it in him. I see you haven't trained the cat.
Well, one step at a time.
Can I have some money to go to the store?
Why are you asking me? You make more than I do.
Well, I also spend more money.
Maybe if you weren't splurging at the mall all the time.
More like the grocery store, but I would be happy just to buy food for myself from now on. That would cut the bill in half.
Fine. Here.
Thank you.
Oh, and get some milk.
I'm not going to the grocery store today. You see, Dr. Thompson, I had been looking for a long time for some new things for our kitchen. But contrary to what Chris would make it sound, I'm actually quite cheap. I'd been browsing the thrift shops for weeks. Chris, I found those items I've been looking for.
I told you if you wanted them, you could just buy them online.
Well, this way I saved $10.
And wasted what? Like 10 hours?
Well, I feel very satisfied. I found the perfect vase for our kitchen and this beautiful tablecloth.
It's pretty nice.
Well, I'm gonna go put them away. And I was excited until something happened while I was at work a couple days later.
Oh no. I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Hello?
Yeah, hi Mallory. Can you put Derek on the phone, please?
What did you do this time?
What do you mean?
Whenever you call Derek, it means you're in big trouble and you need his advice.
I broke Carol's vase, okay? Just put Derek on the line, please.
Derek!
What is it?
Broken vase.
Chris, I've told you 100 times, Superglue is your best friend. I use it all the time when I break Mallory's things.
Like what?
Like I tell you.
That explains why this cup keeps leaving stains on me.
Thank you, Derek. I'll put it back together right away. And I did. You couldn't even see the cracks.
Oh, sure. But what about what happened next? Chris? bring in the groceries. I have to get my vase ready for the new flowers I bought.
Okay.
Chris? Why is my new vase super glued to the tablecloth?
Uh-oh.
So you super glued her vase to the tablecloth.
No, I superglued the vase back together, set it on the tablecloth, and it superglued itself to the tablecloth.
And yet, I'm sure this has absolutely nothing to do with why you're seeing me professionally.
No, it was just a little spat we had. Chris bought me a new vase and a new tablecloth online.
Okay, well, unfortunately, our session is reaching its end.
Oh no, already?
It's a real shame.
I mean, at least I feel like we've made some real progress. Don't you agree?
I have absolutely no idea why you're here. You never got to the point.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How does that make you feel?